This is Team 10. Whoever wants to go first.
Okay. The game idea we're pitching at the moment is Red. It's a survival horror take on the children's classic. In this case, it's Red Riding Hood. You play as the main character, which is Red Riding Hood herself. And the setting is she was on her way to Grandma's in the car with her mum, and there's been an accident. Could have been caused by a wolf, could have been caused by something else. But either way it is, her mum's missing and Red's scared, so she figures she has to get to her grandma's house where her mum will be waiting and where she can be safe. Now, we're taking the idea of the forest, but we're making a few changes to it. For example, she's going to be wandering in the forest at the start, but then as she advances through the sections of the forest, she's going to come across like a more enchanted and changed forest that's inspired by a fairy tale. So, example would be Hansel and Gretel, and it's a candy land, but the enemies in there are candy inspired. The main enemy of the game is going to be the wolf, which changes as the sections change, but he will constantly stalk you and constantly try to get you. The main mechanic of the game is the fear, the courage bar, which is actually the HUD, which goes brighter and darker depending on how scared and brave she is. It plays as a first-person perspective, but you should really avoid enemies. You can fight a bit later on, but not advised. The age we're aiming for is 15 and above. That way we can take liberties with the horror feel and the action of it. And there's only one question left, and that is, are you scared of Big Bad Wolf?
Okay, any questions?
Question. You said there's a bar saying how much fear she has?
Well, it's not. Well, I say a bar, but it's actually the HUD itself. The HUD
okay.
The HUD is shown overall.
What happens when she gets
scared?
When it's full?
She basically just crawls. When it depletes and goes completely dark, she just crawls up and dies pretty much because she's too scared to move on. The wolf just gets her.
Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. Next.
The title of this game is Grimm Battles. It is an arcade-style fighting game, the objective of which is to see the player's chosen hero to freedom. To do this, the player may employ various staples of fighting games, including combos, knockdowns, and weaponry. Each character is intuitively designed based on various works of the Grimm brothers. For example, Hansel and Gretel will be entirely designed based upon what is in the books that they had themselves written. Each character has a background design for them based upon which enemy you are fighting. Keeping with the example of Hansel and Gretel, whilst fighting the witch, you would see in the background a gingerbread house and a forest. Moreover, again as Hansel and Gretel appear as a pair, the player may employ tag team actions, allowing one player or character to swap out and slowly regenerate health whilst not being used. Throughout playing the game, more characters are unlocked through completing in-game milestones such as completing the game or losing so many times we feel, giving a little consolation prize. The story of this is slowly explained to the players through cutscenes between fighting stages. It will be revealed that throughout their adventures, the brothers have slowly captured each hero and villain so that they may then fight each other for the brothers' own amusement. Influences for this are, as I've mentioned, the Hansel and Gretel story. Other characters would include Little Red Riding Hood, the Big Bad Wolf, and other works. Moreover, as the Grimm brothers' novels aren't exactly, shall we say, friendly to those with more sensitive nature, it will be at an age range of 15 plus preferably.
10 seconds.
And, well, now maybe the villain can have their vengeance.
So they're all going to be tag teams? Definitely going to be pairs on all of them?
Not all of them, only those that within the novels are pairs.
Oh, okay. Right, okay. Thank you very much. And last but not least?
Our last idea is Horrid Prince Charming. Horrid Prince Charming is a tower defense game set in the world of Rapunzel, where Prince Charming is not immediately able to save the princess. He has to go and find a mythical item in order to do so. Whilst he does this, he leaves his squire to defend the castle where Princess is. He does this by building towers, hiring mercenaries in the area, all based on other Grimm fairy tales, such as the Huntsman and the Raven. Once he's built the towers, you then take control of the squire in a first-person mode. where you were able to engage the creatures in a melee and ranged variety, and you were also able to climb the towers using the ladders in order to take control of them yourself, in order to increase the accuracy, power, and the speed. Once, at the end of each wave, which is the goal, to complete every wave, thereby repelling every enemy sent to you, you are treated to a cinematic of Prince Charming's travels and his journey, his escapades whilst he tries to find this item. The age range, the target range for this game is about 15 to 25, based on common, ease of access games we've researched, and because of this, it's also based around ease of access fans. Maybe
10 seconds.
maybe the squire will be able to win the princess's heart.
Okay.
Maybe.
Any questions?
Why can't I play these games? Why pitching so young people? 15, 25, 44. You know, I'm sure I could play some of these games.
It's just this is just based on our research that we've done so far.
Just be 21 again.
Any other questions?
No.
No?